just talk about player execution and all that. How would you grade yourself one game in? I know it's a small sample size.
I just say losing when you score one touchdown. So I mean, I gotta be better, and everybody does. And so that's the goals. You go through the week, and you got obviously film, and you got evidence to look at. And the biggest thing is the critiquing that happens between it's coach talk between week 1 and 2. But those are the things. It's real now. You get experiences in scrimmage that you felt good about in the fall, but now the real thing happened. Now we got to be able to change that.
What about frustration? It seems like at times you could see some of the players maybe looking a little frustrated with what's going on. Is it hard when you're the coach to not let that kind of take over when things aren't going exactly how you want?
And those are things we've talked about. I mean, there is, you use the term chaos. I mean, it's going to happen in a game. I mean, it's a back and forth, but how do you pull yourself out of that? Happen in a scrimmage. It happens every season, it happens every game, and probably happens every quarter. But the one thing I've always said, you need momentum or this or want to create emotion, to me is make a big play. Those are the things that really get things going.
Brad, I would not specifically ask you about certain coaches, but I'm curious, as the coordinator, when you see things you don't like, do you go and correct those guys under you, or is that something that D'Antonio does? How do you handle internal when you're not liking production from certain coaches?
I think we all do. I mean, all of our hands are in on this, and obviously I got to oversee it, and so we're all involved, and we're all going to get this done.
What would you say to folks who maybe watch the game the other night and feel like, I don't feel like I saw much different after we talked on off-season about offensive changes? Do you feel like there's just little things that maybe people don't see every day that have been changed in this offense?
Some of the things are stuff you're doing in space or maybe formationally, or just, obviously no huddle and those type of things and pistol offense. But, the biggest thing in the end is production. And we had opportunities, you're down there and, whether you miss a throw or a route or things like that, and you get an 18-play drive and don't finish it, but we need to score touchdowns, and we understand that.
I'm sorry, I apologize. Mark said today about the guys not being ready. You guys had 8 months to get them ready, and they weren't. Did it surprise you that they weren't, and why weren't they?
It did. I felt, like I was saying earlier, I just felt very good about our fall. I mean, about our scrimmages and how we competed against, obviously, a special defense, and we're going to try to, match their intensity and their play, and that's our job.
What do you like that happened? I mean, there have to be the use of the running backs that play Ladarius made. There have to be some things you look at and go, that's something we can build on. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, the things you watch, we're close. I mean, you're looking at different things, whether it's a throw on this on a corner route or a missed route, down in the red zone, or just to be able to take it out and go 18 plays and sustain a drive. But it's the one thing is you can't put yourself in non-favorable positions. I mean, 6 times we're first and 10 plus, and what that ends up creating is third down. I think out of the 19, we were third and 10 plus nine times out of 19. And so the whole thing is you're trying to manage the field to create a shorter position on third down. And really that takes every down. And the big thing is just executing every single play, every step, fundamentals. And to me, that's on all of us, myself included.